Hello everyone, my name is David and I'm the project coordinator and lead technology consultant for the Wirritjin Peggera project, and this project is run by our project leader Aunty Christine Walker, the wife of the late Karno Walker. This interview I'm introducing today was recorded at Trunkeena in the Coorong on the 31st of July 2022 with Aunty Meryl and Aunty Christine. So as a way of introducing this video, Aunty Meryl has instructed me to read a couple of things to the audience about this video, and this first thing I'm going to read is the description of what Trunkeena means, which is the name of the homestead in the Coorong where this video was recorded. So here we go. Here's this description of Trunkeena. Trunkeena is a tribal seat described to us as your land, to which you are very strongly connected with an unbroken bloodline, which is the case at Trunkeena since Kalalwu, the beginning of time. Okay, so that's the end of that description. Now I'm going to read something else that Aunty Meryl has asked me to read out for the audience, and this is a description about a powerful dream she received from Karno a few days after this interview I'm introducing was recorded. So here we go. Here's the description of that dream. Was in bed, lights out, ready to nod off. Karno's face fronted me quite closely with a serious eye stare. I know that look. Strictly business. His face left and I wondered what the message was. Then a big tree appeared, about 6 feet in diameter and pretty tall. It had noticeably rough bark of medium tan brown colour. I was still wondering when a large taproot appeared. A few seconds passed and I thought, got it. Ramindjeri Heritage is the tree and Christine is the taproot. Karno's face reappeared, lips pulled in with a slightly crooked small grin and a slightly crooked nod. Okay, so that's the end of the description that of that dream that Meryl had. And Meryl's dream from Karno about Aunty Christine being the taproot, keeping the tree of Ramindjeri Heritage alive is quite apt for the introduction of this video, since preserving heritage is exactly what this short video is all about. Now, some people might find the language that Aunty Meryl and Aunty Christine use in this video to be quite strong, but it has to be. Otherwise, people will miss the important points these elders raise. And on that note, I'm going to end this introduction with one of my favourite sayings. Well-behaved women seldom make history. Brave women often do. This saying also rings true for those women who champion culture and preserve its heritage. Women like Aunty Meryl and Aunty Christine. All right, well, here we are. It's been a lovely weekend that we've been having down here. We're here with Aunty Meryl and Aunty Christine, and let's have a bit of a chat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
going to talk about when the Walkers reconnected and all that sort of stuff, are we?
That'd be good. That'd be a good place to start.
Pretty good, wasn't it?
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's like the two highways met, sort of thing. Yeah.
First met Meryl and Peter, we made a phone call, they come to visit. I was trying to connect all of Karno's family together, doing the genealogy, researching, and from then on we just made sure we come down here all the time because Peter and Karno needed to be together for their magic.
Oh.
And it was similar our way because we were looking for Charlie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we loved it because it was all about the old stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about this project. It's like all about bringing the old ways back.
Yeah, the old culture pride of seeing it. Karno was just so passionate.
It was amazing because Karno and Peter clicked straight away, and the pure magic that with those two working together was, you had to see it to believe it. And Meryl and I clicked and we did all the research for all the evidence that you needed when you actually made a statement. You had the paperwork to back it up and the proof, and that's how we went through like native title court and everything like that too. And it was just a strong bond at the time, and
hand in hand.
Yeah, hand in hand.
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And we got up to a lot of stuff too. You know, we're not going to talk about that on camera.
All I can say, it's a lovely weekend down at Aunty Meryl's.
Yeah, it's beautiful down here. I come down here as often as I can.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful spot. It's like, reminds a bit like the Lord of the Rings for some reason. It's just got that nice magical feel about it. The garden is really nice, and
it
it's
has
just like
magic,
it has a
magic.
quaint little garden around here, and beautiful house made out of stone, all stone house.
Which was done by Peter.
Done by Peter and his ancestors, all by hand.
Yeah.
And I've had the.
It's
been very nice staying here over the weekend as well. It's been one of the nicest trips I've had in a long while.
It probably will be one of the nicest trips you'll have in a long while too, because it's just a magic place. It's a magic place, magic people.
Well, you're on tribal land.
Yeah.
And the person that's still, like Peter, still lives on it.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, and I think that adds to the
to the magic of it.
feel of it.
Yeah, and he's just having a little rest at the moment, so
Yeah. But I really liked it because we could talk about that stuff.
anything. Yeah.
Real stuff.
Yeah. And there's a lot of here down at Trunkeena. They have so much evidence, so much paperwork, so many photos of the old people, all in their little historical room here, you know, and you can actually feel the presence of spirit here. You know, it's just amazing. It's just amazing, and if you haven't been here, then you won't know what we're talking about. So,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. But one thing but there are plenty of places like this in the world that some people might have been to, and they could empathise for sure, I reckon.
Absolutely.
Because when you've been to a place like this where the ancestors are and the spirits are, it's different than anywhere else.
Yeah.
And they walk through the room while you're talking and everything.
Yeah, they do.
Ghosts and that.
But Meryl is a wealth of information.
Yeah.
You know, she is
Only what those old girls told me.
But the thing is, when she speaks, it's truth. It's what she's been taught. It's been handed down. And that's what these other groups miss, is the fact that they think that they know everything, but the stuff they talk about is garbage, really, considering it's not handed down.
I always say we got to talk from the horse's mouth, not the other end.
Yeah.
Like post-settlement stuff.
Yeah.
It's excrement.
And
well, I'm being honest. It's diluted crap.
Yeah.
And what was amazing to me is like when I got here, the night I got here, it's like a couple of young women come in, and I was watching Aunty Meryl telling these young women all about these history, and seeing these the eyes light up, and these young women just like finding out about stuff that they didn't know about who they were was just really incredible to watch. Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And that's an old trait. Like blackfellas do that. You know, who's your mum? Who's your dad?
Yeah.
Who's your nana? Who's your pop? Because we know so many of them, and the young ones are so disconnected these days, and they like that young girl you were talking about. She was blown away by the fact that Meryl knew her grandfather and all the rest of that, whereas she might not have even known. She knew some of the names we mentioned, but she was just amazed at how we knew all her family.
But that's our job.
Yes, it is our job.
Sort of thing, because, like their language group is identity, not Wirritjin. That just means Aboriginal. Yeah. Doesn't tell you who you are and where you're from. It just doesn't. It's like a generic nothing.
It is, and I think a lot of the young ones these days are missing that, you know?
Yeah, well, that's why they hit drinks and drugs and that, because they got that empty thing.
So, yep.
Okay, well, we're just about out of time anyway, so I need to get a bigger card, I reckon. But that worked out perfectly. Thank you, Meryl.